So yesterday, the WNBA released this right here. They released the stage is set. They're talking about the WNBA playoffs, and obviously when they went and tweeted out this, people lost their damn minds. They lost their damn minds, and that is something that I'm like, at this stage of the year, I don't see the point in it. Like, yeah, there were stages in the year where I felt like, where we all kind of felt like Caitlin Clark was being just robbed. That she was just being, like, robbed out of, from winning anything, like. She deserves a player of the month. She didn't get it. And then, obviously, in this playoff preview, you've got Caitlin Clark just not being there for the Fever. I don't care. I'm someone that, like, I'm a Fever fan. I don't care. Kelsey Mitchell's been brilliant. Give Kelsey Mitchell some props. Is she the best player in the team? No. Like, that's the reality. But the reality of this is that, like, she is in that fight for an all-W second team spot. I think she's had a better season than Jackie Young. I think she is in that fight with, like, a Kayla McBride, a Alana Smith, a Kat Copper. She's in that kind of category right now when it comes to that all-WNBA second team spot. But everyone is losing their damn mind at this. And then this one's even worse, by the way. This one is even worse. We're now looking at this right here. This is about to be a movie, the playoffs. So you have the two teams that made the finals last year. And then obviously it's just, I don't even understand why Skylar Diggins is taking up so much space here. But Caitlin Clark is there in the back. The comments. Caitlin Clark in the back. She's worth more than this entire effing league. What a joke. The WNBA who cares about any of these others. She's better than all of them combined. Perfect example of why they're an unserious organization. You'd rather not hurt the feelings of players no one's ever heard of them make tens of millions of dollars. By the way, look who's front and center. Sabrina Ionescu. If you don't know what, like, you see all the abuse Caitlin Clark's getting this year on social media. Sabrina Ionescu got all of that last year. Look, if they really just didn't want to push Caitlin Clark, they wouldn't be pushing Sabrina Ionescu. Like, the reality of this is that the league is trying to push Aja Wilson. And these are the two teams that are favorites. I don't understand, like, if anything, the Minnesota Lynx argue being favorites and Fee Collier being pushed behind Alicia Gray. If you want to talk about semantics, Fee Collier being pushed in behind Alicia Gray is weird as well. Like, that's just a weird old situation. So at the end of the day, this is just normal. It's just graphics. Like, you don't have to put everyone on every single graphic. Like, you don't. For example, if it's the NBA playoffs, you don't have to have LeBron front and center. You can put Jokic in the center. You can put, like, I'm trying to think who else in center. You can put Embiid there. Like, I'm pretty sure in the NBA, people are complaining that LeBron is too pushed forward. And it's like, oh, you got LeBron and Steph. They're both going to lose in the first round of the playoffs. Or, like, oh, a whole playoffs, including play-in, and Steph and LeBron are there. And it's like, dude, these are play-in teams. But, yeah, I really don't care. And I mean that. Like, I actually do not care. Like, they chose Brittany Griner over Diana Taurasi. Is that an issue? Ryan Howard is there. Sabrina's there over Breanna Stewart. Is that an issue? Jewel Lloyd is there over who sucked this season, over Neko Umake. I don't really care, and I don't think, like, there are battles to fight. There are people, and there are, like, times the WNBA has really gone out of their way to screw Caitlin. The times to actually complain were, like, the start of the year. When, like, Kathy Engelbert, as good as said that we put Caitlin Clark through the gauntlet because we didn't think she was good enough. That we wanted her basically... She, as good as admitted... Again, this is all, like, me trying to take meaning out of her words. Like, I could be completely wrong with the context of this, but from what I had heard, from the way I heard it and the way a lot of people did, she basically said, and as well as the marketing officer said, they wanted to use Caitlin Clark to get as many eyes on everyone else, and they also didn't think she was going to be a star straight away. Put two and two together. They set her up to fail. But the reality is that it's made her better. Like, I'm not sure if Caitlin Clark is as good at this point in her career if she doesn't have to go through the gauntlet. If this team, I don't think the Fever are this good. If the Fever didn't have to lose to start the year, figure out how to win and just go on a massive hot streak. They went 8-2 out of the Olympic break. Like, the only reason that they were, like, they lost the Mystics game, that doesn't matter. They were 20-2 up with their starting lineup. And then they, obviously, they lost twice to the Aces and twice to the Lynx, who you could argue are two of the favourites to win. If that's the finals, I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think? Because obviously people are very, very upset about this. And like this one I'm even less annoyed about because I'm like, she's on the graphic. The Fever probably aren't going to win. And also, why would you use this picture of Skylar Diggins to take up as much space? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Why isn't CC next to Aja? Because they're the best two players in the league. Like, I get it, you don't want the face of the league be front and center, but the right space is wider. Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm like, why did you not just... There's no reason for Skylar Diggins in the year of our Lord 2024 to be front and center. Like Breanna, that's a finals matchup, cool. You've got the 3-4 seeds, cool. I'm cool if you just do it seeding wise, but then why is freaking Fee Collier there in the corner? Why is Fee Collier in the corner? Like, it should be genuinely, if you were to do this properly, it would be Fee would be in there. It would be like Breanna. You can put Age in the front, but Fee Collier would be in there. Caitlin Clark would be, you can have Taurasi there. Caitlin Clark would be where Alicia Gray is. But at the end of the day, why are we talking about what order people are standing in pictures? Like, I'm trying to like justify this to myself, what order they should be doing. Why are we talking about this? Why am I talking about this? What is going on? This is a nothing. This is a nothing. Like, there are definitely examples of players, of former players, of the league trying to diminish, like, the greatness of Caitlin Clark. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. Like, come on. There are so many times it's happened. It's happened so many times. And it's like, if you're gonna... This is a boy who cried wolf situation. Or this is a... Maybe not necessarily boy who cried wolf. This is a... fans who cried conspiracy situation. Look, there are like actual legitimate arguments being made. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. Nneka Nwumbike is not even on the bracket thing. And yes, Nneka Nwumbike is not the most marketable player in the league. I get that. She's not even in the picture. Either of them. Nneka's not in either of them. Aaliyah Boston's not in either of them. Like, I don't know. The end of the day, we all know what's happening in the playoffs. We all know who people are going to be there to see. The WNBA don't need to put her face everywhere. People are going to be watching the games anyway. But should she have been used as the picture for the Fever? Probably. Probably. Should she have not been shoved in the corner in this bracket, in this graphic? Probably. But the reality it is that, like, you've got... they did what they did. It makes absolutely no difference. And look, you know what? You know what? They could have went and... They could have done other things. Like, there was no guarantee they could have put Caitlin Clark. Who knows? They could have went and put, like... I mean, maybe just they should put some dogs on the picture and it should be Christy Wallace. Hence why we've got a dog Christy Wallace Australia shirt in the merch. But anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.